So imagine one day you handing out soup and sandwiches, not knowing that this would one day lead to one of the biggest organizations that is responsible for taking homeless off the streets. Now this sounds pretty impossible, right? Well, check this out. Super Troopers helps homeless people take the necessary steps to make sustainable changes in their lives. This is done by means of the Humanity Hub, which is a service center which addresses the holistic needs of the human being, starting with the most basic needs like food and clothing, and providing services like counseling, skills training, and so much more. Now, Kitty Hoffman is the founder of Super Troopers. She's personally responsible for taking so many homeless off the streets. Now, let's find out how it all started.
So in 2014, on the 7th of June, I was going through a breakup at the time. I wasn't meant to change my love, but more so change who I gave my love to. And I decided to make some soup and sandwiches and park my car on the pavement of the company gardens. And voila! Super Troopers was born. It was really the space bridging the gaps between homeless humans and home-full humans, connecting from a very core humanity, bridging the gaps and really just connecting humans. We would celebrate people's birthdays every month. We had a super salon where people on the streets, they gave each other haircuts. We were working together to create this event that was filled with joy and laughter and smiles. Even though people were going through so much struggle and trauma and undignified realities, it was literally this magical, impossible being possible. If you just feel something inside and you trust it, well, you never know what might happen.
Now up next, it's Mushika, who was once on the streets and had her life saved by Super Troopers. Let's hear what she has to say.
Homeless does not mean I'm a criminal. Homeless does not mean I'm a drug addict. Homeless does not mean I'm a nothing. Homeless is just homeless. Some homeful people have the same problems as a homeless person. Give homeless people a chance. It doesn't always mean that we're homeless. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for who I am and for what I did. My past does not define me. I was someone who had a bad past and today I have a good future. Support homeless people in the sense of it can be your brother, it can be your sister, it can be anybody. So support Super Troopers. We're an organization that supports homeless people. We see the human before homeless, and together we are the change.
These are African worry dolls. You whisper your worries to the doll before you nod off, put it under your pillow, and in the morning, like magic, no worries. It's a way to encourage children, adults going through anxiety, depression, to talk about your issues. Let it go. You might just feel lighter. And these dolls are handmade by our super squad, previously homeless troopers, and they put all their love into these dolls.
So go and get your own African worry doll so that you can personally support Super Troopers and all the incredible things that they are doing. All of their links is in the description below. Now imagine being homeless and living on Table Mountain, and then getting the opportunity to go and study law. Now that seems pretty impossible, right? Well, Peaceful didn't think so.
It's like, didn't have any idea that I will ever overcome the homelessness, Sometimes you don't bath for a week, It's like before I was being covered by a dark cloud, because for me, from being homeless, came to Super Troopers, and I was in charge of coffee management, where I was packaging, labeling, and selling coffee. Recently now, I've got an opportunity to go and study law and to be a paralegal by Law for All. So for now, the skills that I've encountered through the journey while I was with the Super Troopers, I feel so great because now I have to give back. I'm teaching another Super Trooper now because I'm gonna leave. So I'm teaching another Super Trooper how to handle the coffee management. So for me, it's like I'm giving back, So yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Sometimes I know speaking about it, it's actually makes me to feel emotional. Whenever I can make it and become big, I will try by all means also to to like lay a helping hand and then help other people who are like struggling in the street, man, you know, because some of them, they actually like showed me love, man, you know. For me, like what's more important is that like if my story can be able to empower someone else who's still on the same position, you know, so it will like really means a lot, man. Yeah.
Now we had an amazing time at Super Tupers, but before we left, we wanted to speak to one more person. This is Odette. She recently came through the doors at Super Tupers and now finds herself as a facilitator at Super Tupers. Let's hear what she has to say.
Because I can say that I was homeless. I lived a homeless life myself. I thank God that there was people that because of my attitude and the person who I am, that actually tried to protect me, because where I come from, I knew gangsterism, but I didn't know it like, you know, being homeless and being vulnerable here in Cape Town. So it's that I know the struggles that, you know, that especially women and people go through, and I know that it's not that they just want to be homeless, but a lot of them has got deeper issues. So for me, if I can save another woman or another child or even another man, it's just something that I would love to do, because Super Troopers did it for me, and I can see that it is possible that you can make a change in your life. Yeah, if I can change somebody else's life, that would be just great.
Today was amazing. See, the homeless community is often forgotten, and here at Making a Change, we absolutely love Super Tupers for doing all that they can to care for the forgotten. So this is us. We are making a change, and our aim is to help non-profit organizations all around the world to spread their message and to make a difference in the process. And if you would like to join in on our journey in making a change in this world, then please consider becoming a member of our Patreon. The link is in the description below. And if you'd like to check out more of our content, then here's a video coming up right about now where we help to feed over 1,000 people in the area of Kailsriver.